Good morning to all. Today we are going to see about the case study on library management system using software engineering. You have already seen very well about the object oriented data analysis or some other subjects like database management system. In all the subjects you have seen this library management system. Even though in C programming you have done this. So library management system is normally we know how and what they are doing. As we all know very well, in library management system, who are all the accessors and users over there? Yes, we all know very well. You can have some guesses with these pictures. Yes, the students, teacher and the admin. They are the main requirements of these projects process. So why these project process they are all important? Yes, you know very well, because the users like the student, teacher and the library supervisors are the main requirement collection process from them to collect for the requirement analysis. So for the requirement analysis, that is the empathy process, the starting stage, what we are doing, we are getting and collecting informations from the users. So here the user's perspective views like the students, teacher and the library supervisor like the admin, they are all the main process for these projects. So it will help the student or the library administrator to access the library easily. And it is also to reduce the people's haphazard, like that their rushness or whatever it may be, those can be reduced. The people's work can be reduced. And the second thing, the searching process of book becomes very easier for in library management process. And the third requirement which we can know is the maintenance of the book, like the lending, borrowing, everything. So those maintenance of the books can be maintained easily. And to ensure the information of the library such as book types, copy number, author name, availability and the how the books can be moving from one person to another person, and the time limit for the particular books, everything can be calculated. That can also be handled easy manner. That is also one of the main requirement in this project. And fourth requirement is to make the secure data storage of the library information. So library information should be in a secure way, then only it can be handled in a smoothie way. And the fifth one is you are managing the library as a systematic way, how we can get accessing the book and how returning the book, and afterwards the same library portion we are shifting those books, like that all the systematic ways can be managed in this project. At the same time, the huge information can be stored. Then again it comes some tools. We are using some tools for the huge information storage purpose. So in phase 1 we are seeing the requirement analysis. So requirement analysis is the main process of the software engineering in library management. So in library management, requirement analysis in the sense, what are the requirements you are going to collect it? First thing is the reading books and related reference book, which we are going to make it as. The nearby near shelf we have to shift it. Then only if the people comes to collect some book, then it is easy to get the reference book also. So we have to make it in a ordered, that is the systematic way. Then second one is your internet browsing. So no one in this urgent period, no one is ready to come and check it in the rack. They are getting the data or the information then and then, that is in a sooner manner, so that we have to systematic all the details in feeding in system, then only we can access it. So internet browsing is the one of the main requirement analysis to access all those data. Then the third thing is you are talking with the students, that is our friends who are interested to help by giving information about the library management system. So the third requirement is we are collecting some information, even though our friends, they can also give some more relevant information regarding that. So we can get information from our friends or neighbors like that, and taking those inputs also to implement in your requirement analysis. Then next thing is you are talking to your supervisor. So talking to your supervisor in the sense our teacher. So they can also experiencing in that the library management system, and they can give more information when compared to us, because they know very well regarding that. So we can collect the information from teachers and also the supervisor. And also we can talk with the programmer who is doing this all the projects. From them also we can able to collect the information on, or the people who are working related to that sector. The sector in the sense the library management system sector, who are all working, we can collect all the informations from them. Then these are the main process of the requirement analysis. So these are the ways we can collect the requirements and analyzing the requirements from the persons, that is the users like the student, teacher and supervisor. Next thing is your phase 2. Phase 2 is the fundamental analysis module. So fundamental analysis module is the one of the analyzing module in which we can see how the segmentation can be done for the overall module. Like we can cut it as a small piece of modules to do step by step process to complete the total system, to make it as an easy way to analyze those projects. So we cannot able to do all over as a total module, so that we can able to do it as a smaller modules for the further process. Next is your phase 3. Phase 3 is mainly for your next process like developing those modules. So how we are developing those modules? We will make that as a task flow and the code flow of each modules in this phase. Whereas we will also can write row code to build up the modules. That is the one by one step by step process to build up the modules. That is the smaller pieces of the modules and make it as a larger module to do your project well and good. Yes. Next is your phase 4. Phase 4 is mainly for integrating those modules. So after analyzing those modules, then developing those modules, and after that integrating those modules. So already you have do all the modules in a piece by piece manner. That is the small manner. Now you are going to integrate all those modules in the as a long big module. That is, it is the backbone of the software will stand up in this phase, and the software will be reusable process. That is your integrated module. Next is your phase 5. So phase 5, it's mainly for after completing those modules, like the phase 1 is your requirement analysis, phase 2 is your analyzing those modules, phase 3 is your developing the module, finally phase 4 you are integrating it. After completing your project, you are going to do as testing. Testing is the main process to do all the bugs to be finding and bugs to be fixing. We will test the overall features of the software. By testing the features, we will find out the bugs. After that only the bugs can be solved. This is the main process of the project. That is the main module of the project. So next is your phase 6. Phase 6 is to mainly for the use of the software. How we are using the software is the main process. So this software can use for our university, automation process, or for our organization, or for some school process, like that we can do this automation process. Design a system model. So system model can be like we are having the model like the process of the usage, how we are using the main process, like we can use it as a normal user or the administration user or the register user. So these are the three different process implementing over here to use those modules. So for using the normal user is like a regular user. Any kind of user like student, teacher, or anybody who can use the system can do it in an online manner. They are the normal user. Whereas registered user in the sense only the organization which they are implementing this project can use. That is only our student, our teacher, our employee, our permitted student, that is our registered member can only able to borrow and return the books. These are the registered user. Whereas administrator can do or create a permission or to give a permission to edit or update, and whatever the process happening inside the library, everything can done by the administrator. So this is the main process for the case study we are seeing in library management system. So even a library management system also we can able to do it as in our software engineering steps. So now I'm going to give you a simple assignment, like using the same steps you can do a railway e-ticketing online process. So make it this and submit it by tomorrow. Thank you.